staff and friends you meet along the way. The next session is all about getting familiar with your YASM family. To introduce our students to the people and the academic community, we have Dr. S. Satya Franklin, Vice Principal, YASM Mudipu Campus. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me take the privilege of introducing to you the academic pillars of YASM Mudipu Campus, our faculty members who will guide, mentor, and support throughout your academic journey with us. Dr. Jerry John, he holds an MBA and a PhD in management and currently serves as the Director Academics. He plays a key role in ensuring the quality and effective implementation of academic process across the institution. Next is myself, Dr. Franklin. I'm holding an MCA and a PhD in computer science. I currently serve as the Vice Principal of our institution. Let me begin with the Department of Computer Science now. Mrs. Deepa Hegde. She is the head of the Department of Computer Science. She is an MCA graduate and brings with her 17 years of teaching experience. Mr. Ebin Anthony, he has completed his MCA and MPhil and currently pursuing his PhD. He has 8 years of teaching experience. Mr. Krishna, he is an MCA graduate with 6 years of teaching experience. He is unable to join us today. Ms. Tashrifa, she has completed her MSc in computer science and has 5 years of teaching experience. Mr. Karthik, he is an MSc graduate in computer science and having 5 years of teaching experience. Ms. Faizin Banu, she has completed her MCA and comes with 4 years of teaching experience. Ms. Alina, she is an MSc graduate in computer science with more than 4 years of teaching experience. She could not be here with us today. Ms. Karnia Thomas, she is an MCA graduate and has a combined experience of 4 years in both industry and academics. Ms. Sahana Matthew, she has completed her MSc in computer science and having 3 years of teaching experience. Ms. Sneha Sebastian, she is an MSc graduate in computer science and having 2 years of teaching experience. Ms. Vijitra, she has completed her MSc in computer science and having 2 years of teaching experience. Ms. Resia R. Sunil, she is an MCA graduate with more than 2 years of teaching experience. Thank you, team. This is your computer team for BCA students. Now let me introduce the family members from the Department of Management. Mrs. Shafali Navneet. She is the head of the Department of Management. She has completed her MBA in Finance and HR and brings with her 16 years of combined experience in industry and academics. Dr. Ajoy Joseph. He is a professor in the Department of Management. He has an MBA and a PhD and comes with more than 30 years of teaching experience. He is unable to join us today. Mrs. Bhavya, she is an MCOM graduate and having more than 14 years of teaching experience. Mrs. Vani, she has completed her MBA and having more than 10 years of combined experience in industry and academics She is absent today. Mrs. Vaishali. She is an MCom graduate and currently pursuing her PhD. She is coming with more than 10 years of teaching experience. Mr. Prajwal BK. He has completed his MBA and having more than 6 years of teaching experience. Ms. Meghna. She is an MCom graduate and having 3 years of teaching experience. Ms. Sonika. She has completed her MBA and having 2 years of teaching experience. Mr. Sarath. He is an MBA graduate and with more than 2 years of teaching experience. He is unable to make his presence today. Thank you. This is the management team who is teaching for BBA students. Thank you, team. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. University life is exciting, but like every new journey, it cannot come with pressure, challenges, and moments when you may need a little guidance. There are dedicated support systems and people within the university to navigate your student life and make the most of the opportunities available to you. To take us through these important services and opportunities, we have with us Dr. Margie Jose, Dean, Student Affairs, YENEPOYA deemed to be University. Over to you, ma'am.
Have certain situations. So then, as from Dean Student Affairs, I am representing the university and administration, and then at the university level, myself, Dean Student Affairs. Next slide, please. For the students and parents, please make a note. See who are the key people who are available for the student support. Definitely, I'm sure that Dr. Jerry and the team will ensure you that you get best of academics. They have planned well and then they will deliver the academic content. Like well equipped to face the challenges of the world. But at the same time, in YENEPOYA University, we are also concerned about your welfare. So who are the important people who are available for your support? First of all, we will start from the left side, the resident wardens. I know that many students have taken hostel admission, so the students residing in the hostel, any concerns related to the hostel will be taken care of by the resident warden. And any emergency that happens after college hours, it may be medical reasons or any other reason, the first level of support is going to be the resident warden. I request the students, please note this, and whenever you have a problem in the hostel, instead of taking it to your parents and getting them stressed up, please report to your resident warden and they will definitely take care. And the second level of support system available is the student welfare officers. For your college, you have two student welfare officers. One is Mr. Allen and Mr. Arun. So they will take care of the students' well-being in the college, and they will be the liaising officers between the hostel and the administration. So please, all the parents sitting here, please. Administrative officer, okay? The security officers, anytime you feel unsafe, anytime you feel that you are not comfortable and you feel unsafe, immediately move to the security person nearby. And YENEPOYA is not for 24/7 security. We have got 24/7 security people, so please note this. And definitely, if you don't get support anywhere else, you can definitely approach my office. I am Dr. Maji Jose, Dean of Student Affairs. Because my team, we work as a family, we work as a team, we work together, we coordinate, and definitely, if you have any difficulty, definitely you can approach me. That's not a problem. Next slide, please. Yeah, enough. Yeah. So please note, this is how your support system goes. Baseline, I have already mentioned, the resident wardens. And then next level, your student welfare officer. They are the main people who are helping you to sort out the hostel issues or college issues, everything. And then definitely at the office of Dean of Student Affairs, any policy decisions or any policy changes or your concerns require anything like this, I will be taking care of it. Next slide. And definitely the parents who are leaving the children here, many of them are leaving the hostel for the first time. So the main concern is, suppose my son or daughter falls sick, who is there to help? Okay, so and the students also be worried, whom should I contact? So I'll tell you, if you have any medical issues, you can immediately bring it to, if it is in the college, bring it to the notice of student welfare officer. They will arrange ambulance or transportation to take the student to the hospital. If it is after college hours, if it is in the hostel, immediately bring it to the notice of the resident warden. And we have a system, we have got YENEPOYA Medical College Hospital, which provide the best of medical support to the students. And all the students of YENEPOYA deemed to be university is covered under medical insurance, and you will be getting free medical service other than the cost of the medication and some very I would say some kind of investigation, you may have to pay some amount. Other than that, the hospital admission, consultation, all those things will be free of cost. And then definitely the hostels, if it is not within the campus, definitely we also have a system of doctors daily visiting the hostel and then giving medical assistance to the students. So in such case, any student who is sick has to inform the resident warden, and the resident warden will arrange the doctor's visit to the respective hostel. So nothing to worry. Okay, so if any health issue, and then definitely if there is any kind of hospital admission is required, immediately we will inform the parents, and maybe till the parents reach, we take care of the students. But if hospital admission, in case of hospital admission, we request the parents to come reach to the hospital at the earliest and take care of your child. Next slide, please. So just to put it in a nutshell, if you have this problem, whom to contact, like that. So if at all you have got any after hours problem, in the sense after college hours, any problem or anything related to hostel, the first person of contact is your resident warden. And then any kind of issue with the batchmates or any kind of problems that you are facing, you need the intervention of a higher level person, definitely you can approach the student welfare officer. When I tell this, I know the students, maybe first time you are coming out of the house and you are not very much used to the community living, and probably sometimes you require guidance from your student welfare officers. So definitely reach out to them for guidance. And then in college campus, any infrastructural requirements, it has to be the campus administrative officer. And then any kind of physical, a safety issues, the security officer will take care. And then illness, definitely, the medical facility will take care of that through the resident warden or SWO. And, see, don't get confused, because I have told many sources. So any time, if you have a confusion and if you are not clear whom to approach, two people are the key people. For the hostelites, the resident warden, and for all the students, student welfare officers. Please reach out to them. They are supposed to be arranging for support to you. Next. Yeah, and then, so this is common everyday life, everyday college and hostel life. In addition to that, what are the other support system available? All the students who are taking admission in YENEPOYA deemed to be university is allotted with a faculty mentor. The faculty mentor will be supporting the students in academics, and also they will be giving personal guidance to them. And also, if the student has got any roadblocks or any issues, they are the people who would identify in the beginning itself and give guidance to the students. And dear parents, please make a note, once the mentor allotment is done, every parent should be having the details of the mentor with you, their phone number, their email ID. Because sometimes I feel very unfortunate that whenever the parents comes with certain issues, or when they call me saying certain issues, when I ask them who is the mentor, they don't even know that there is a mentorship program. See, even if your child has not informed you who is the mentor, ask and insist for the details of the student, the faculty mentor, because they will not, they are faculty members, they will be taking care of academics. In addition to that, they will also be giving personal guidance. And then definitely we give a lot of importance to co-curricular and extracurricular activities. We have got a system, we have got a very renowned physical education department, and any student who has got inclination to sports, definitely that's a place must visit the physical education department. If you are already good and champions in any of the sport event, please meet the physical education director, take their guidance. They will arrange for taking you for inter-university competitions, etc. Okay, and then the college will organize the clubs and then various a system, so that the student get an opportunity for overall development. So please make use of extracurricular, co-curricular facility of the university. Next slide, please. And we do, and all the parents who are sitting here agree with me. that our children are very smart. We call them Gen Z. All the Gen Z are very smart, very intelligent, very smart. They are, techies and everything. Okay, but then there is a small problem we all are facing. They are emotionally not that strong. And like any small problem, they waver. And definitely we understand, and with 30 years of experience dealing with the youngsters, we have come up with a very good system to support the emotional well-being of the student. The university has an established student service center which provides the support for the students to deal with stress, psychological issues, and etc. etc. And even parents would know that many students, when they are not able to express their emotions, they will come out with like all these symptoms, all the manifestations. Okay, so like we have a system to support that. Anytime, if at all your child requires, and because sometimes the students will not come out with it. So if at all that your child had some kind of issues earlier, like they need an extra support, you can please inform the student welfare officer, or you can inform the class coordinators. We will take care of them. And one more thing, all the students sitting here, just look at the second part of the slide. We are running an online program for all the Yenepoyans, something to improve your emotional strength, psychological well-being. We are running online program. So it is your SWO. I will be sharing it with the SWO. SWO will put it in your groups. Please make sure that you register and then you participate. For some examples, I'll tell you time management, managing the body image, and then, like so many, and setting the boundary. Maybe parents wouldn't understand, because even I did not understand till my daughter became big enough. Okay, some certain things which we were never aware of is a big problem of the Gen Z right now. But we are also taking care of that. So, please, all the students have to make use of this solar platform, participate in the programs, and make yourself strong to face the life. Next slide. Yeah, and one more thing, that there is every possibility. We are seeing a lot of students these days, like any small issue, they suddenly take wrong decisions. Students with suicidal tendencies, students with self-harming, there are many issues that we are handling. Our Yenepoya Medical College Hospital Psychiatry Department is providing a 24/7, toll-free number. The students can call, and any time of the day, it is 24/7, at the middle of the night also. Sometimes it could be just improper conversation with a friend. Somewhere you are very disturbed and you want to just talk and vent out your negativity, vent out your stress. Please make use of this number, and we will make it available even to your college SWO and other people. So those who want, you can make a note of it and you can reach out. So these are some of the very exclusive facility that we are providing for the students' mental well-being. Next slide. And we do respect all genders, male, female, transgender, whatever it is. We do give due respect to all the genders, and we want all the students also to respect all the genders. So there's girls sitting here. I just want to, tell you people here, if at all you face any type of harassment from whomever it is, we have a separate system to handle that. You can just log into Yenepoya deemed to be university website and just check out for ICC, Internal Complaint Committee. You can register your complaint and due respect will be given to that. But please, I have only one request, please don't misuse it to your benefit, because there will be a proper inquiry, and if it is a, a false allegation, and the person who is, submitting the complaint also will have to face the consequences. But let me assure you, you don't have to tolerate any nonsense from anybody. And then another thing is definitely, if at all you have any grievances which is not getting addressed, and you think that you need to express it to somebody, where you think that you do not want to even reveal your identity, we have got a grievance redressal mechanism. For this also you can log into the university grievance redressal mechanism, and then you can submit. That will be personally addressed by me as Dean Student Affairs. Next slide, please. Yeah, and this is something very, very, very important. And because your college is starting and you are the first batch of students, probably you may not be worried about the ragging issue. But let me make it very clear. YENEPOYA University has got a very, very, very clear stand on this. We have absolutely zero tolerance. Next slide. Zero tolerance to ragging. Because it's all the parents sitting here also would agree with me. This is not a rite of passage. People think that this once you become senior, you get a right to rag the juniors. No, we don't agree with that, because we are facing the, the consequences of ragging. Whichever we tell the students, somehow, particularly, see, I do not want to tell that. Okay, fine. So, our students, let me put it that way. Our students have got, they are very, 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 very casual about this. But let me tell you, we have got policy in place, and we follow the UGC regulation, and all the students sitting here and the parents sitting here. Today, what I am telling is not only for this year, this is for the years to come, because this year the first years are worried about getting ragged, but next year this time the students would be waiting to get the juniors to rag. Okay, so let me make it very clear. Any ragging case comes up, we will be handing over them to the police. So please, there should not be any kind of hurt feelings later. Next slide, please. Whatever is, because I know that this may not be much relevant to you, because, later on, next year I'm just telling, it's not only physical abuse, any kind of ragging, nobody is supposed to be getting involved in it. And if at all you hear or you see or you face it, stand up and report. Okay, and because see, I'm just telling you, the students are not only ragged by the students of the same institution, it may be the neighboring institution, because our students from, some colleges are facing ragging in the train. Then I had to talk to the railway police, and I had to take their number and then, convey it to our students. Okay, so it may be anywhere. The students sitting here, please, let me tell you, our campus, we are protecting the students. Please don't go to the residences where your friends are staying or your seniors are staying anywhere. Please don't go there and get yourself hit. Please, we cannot take the responsibility for that. Please be alert about it. Next slide, please. If at all you face a problem, and just go ahead and report. Okay, so when you go to your college, you can see that anti-ragging board is there. There is something, a QR code is there. Just scan and report if you have any issue. Okay, fine. Next slide. So, probably this may not be much relevant to you, but then I would say follow the instructions of your SWO, your teachers, and so that you stay safe. And, go in groups, and also if you're permitted to go outside for, shopping or your outing, please go in groups, because I know in malls in Mangalore, the students from other colleges catch hold of the first years, because, the very look of first years itself, says that they are new to the place. So, please don't get into trouble, be in groups and take care of yourself. Next slide, please. Another very, very, very important information to the parents and the students, because when I'm telling this, one parent and the student is waiting for me at my office, because we have taken disciplinary action for substance abuse. See, that even in Kerala you have heard about Tufan, right? Yeah, in Karnataka, in Dakshina Kannada, our district, it is far beyond Tufan, because as per the instruction of the police, we do random drug testing. Next slide, please. So we have got a very strong policy. At YENEPOYA, deemed to be university, we don't permit any type of substances of abuse. When you say substance abuse, it is not only hardcore drugs, ganja, MDMA, no. we are starting from the simplest, that is tobacco. Ours is a tobacco-free educational institution certified by the Ministry of Health, Government of India. So we very strictly prohibit use of any type of tobacco. Okay, cigarette or any type of tobacco, and alcohol we do not permit, and any type of drugs we will not permit the use or being under the influence, nothing will be permitted. So how do we control this? This is something very important. All the students' items will be, bags are liable to get checked. Maybe in the college, in the hostel, 100%. When you come back to the hostel in the evening, definitely the bags will be checked. Nobody can say no. The second thing, your rooms can get checked anytime by the squad. Okay, and the third thing, random drug testing. We conduct random drug testing for any student, girl or boy, senior or junior, anyone can be called and then would be subjected to drug testing. And you cannot come and say that, like it is, I never used it, but the test becomes positive. I'm a doctor. We believe in the investigations and the lab techniques and the lab procedure. So, like it's a random drug testing we do. So the students sitting here, if at all you had used anything before and you are not able to stop it, and if you want help, I am here. So you can approach my office. We have rehabilitation system, we have de-addiction system, everything is available, but please don't get caught being with substances or after substance use, because if, as per the police instruction, the drug test, if it becomes positive, we are supposed to inform the police. That is why one student is waiting with a parent, because I have to inform the police now. Okay, please be very, very careful. That's going to be very, very, very sad situation for me as well as for you. Please, that is why I am telling you, be careful. Prevention is always better. Okay, and then definitely even we have got alcohol breath analyzer, what all the traffic polices uses, we have it with us in every hostel. So, like anytime your warden may ask you, do oof, and then get into the hostel. Okay, please be careful. Okay, fine. Next slide, please. Yeah. So I hope you have understood that what is the support system available. I have told you in the beginning slides that day-to-day affairs, who are the people who are supporting you. I have told you for the medical help who is there, and then I have told you about our policy, no ragging, no substance use policy. These two things, let me tell you, I am, as Dean Student Affairs, I have told you that I am there to sort out any of your issues, and anytime you have a problem, you can call me. But dear parents and dear students, if you get involved in these two situations, ragging and then substance abuse, I will have to say a big sorry. And let me tell you, at present, 18 students in various institutions under our university are on suspension for 6 months because they got involved in these two things, that not inside the campus, outside the campus. So that is why not only, being like an angel in the campus and showing the true colors outside is also not acceptable, because you are a part of YENEPOYA family. You are carrying the tag of YENEPOYA. So your behavior inside and outside should be befitting to what is expected from an YENEPOYAN. Okay, fine. So now, how do you make yourself, your behavior fitting into the YENEPOYA expectation? There are certain standard of conduct and disciplinary expectation. I've just put it in very small, very simple sentences. Previous one, please. Demonstrate honesty, integrity, and ethical behavior. These three things will take care of your behavior is absolutely the class A+. Honest, be honest. No forgery, no copying, no, no wrongdoing if you are honest, definitely. Integrity. And then ethics in all your behavior. And then definitely take responsibility and accountability of what you do. Here you have come to study. So take accountability of your studies. Take accountability of your behavior. Okay? And take accountability of everything what you do. Even if you do wrong, at least bold enough, stand up and say, yes, I did a mistake, instead of pushing on to the next person or the situation. So take accountability and then show respect to others, irrespective of the cadre. It may be the person, akkas who are cleaning, maybe the ladies who are cleaning, maybe your resident wardens, maybe, like your, like maybe Dean Student Affairs or Vice Chancellor. It doesn't matter who it is. Every human being, including your fellow freshmen, your students, have to be respected. Your behavior has to be based on mutual respect. Okay? And then definitely, you have to adhere to the university dress code. And also one more thing, all the boys and girls sitting here, I do understand we are in 21st century, you are Gen Z, but as per the university policy, we don't permit PDA. Okay, so all the girls and boys sitting here know what is PDA. Parents, if you don't know, you can ask your child what is PDA. So please, if you don't know, just ask your ChatGPT or your Google Mama. So it will tell you what is PDA. Okay, stay away from that because you may get into trouble. Next slide, please. And those who are staying in the hostel has to follow the hostel rules and regulations. Once all the confusion is settled, I will make arrangements to, explain the hostel rules and regulations to all the students. And the hostel students, before they go home, they have to ensure that they have completed the leave taking policy and they have taken leave. Okay, because we are accountable for you who are staying in the hostel. Next slide. And any student who wants to move out of the hostel, there is a procedure, only then you have to move out. And if any change is there, you will have to ask your SWO because that will be informed to you later. Next slide. And I know that it is not something which is very, very, very acceptable or pleasant to tell. But when I say that we have got code of conduct and the disciplinary expectation, we will give the students warning, we will give the students guidance, and we will tell them, we will inform the parents and the students who are, persistently disobeying the rules and regulations will have to face the disciplinary action. Each college will have an internal disciplinary committee who will conduct the disciplinary, inquiry, and there may be suspensions, fine, and many other consequences. So I don't think so. All the students who are sitting here are very good children, and the parents here are very responsible. I know that you will advise your children how responsible they should be, so that you will not be in trouble, I will not be in trouble, and the vice principal and the team will not be in trouble. Next slide. That's all. I'm ending my presentation, and we are glad you are here. And I'm again apologizing for the confusion that has happened in the hostel accommodation. We will sort it out. I'm promising you that we will sort it out, and we will make your children comfortable, and then we will be taking all possible steps to make them comfortable, and then we will brief them once again about the rules and regulations and all support system available. So wishing all the students all success, and once again thank you parents.
Find textbooks. To introduce our students to the library services available at YENEPOYA deemed to be university, we have with us our Chief Librarian, Mr. Khalid Bilal Pasha. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon. I know you are a little bit sleepy, right? Anyway, respected faculties, vice principal, and my dear students, a very hearty and warm welcome to YENEPOYA University campus on behalf of the library. My name is Khalid Pasha. I am the chief librarian of your library. It is placed here, and in your campus also we have a library. So, how can we start? When I'm thinking, I just to start with a person's name that may inspire you. You might have heard of Dr. Amartya Sen. Amartya Sen is a Nobel Prize winner. He hailed from West Bengal, Calcutta. He born in a very normal, uneducated family, and he studied in Bangla language, and he did BA in economics. It is a normal course. You are BCA, right? So he did just arts, but his quench towards knowledge make him a Nobel Award winner. When asked how you gain this knowledge, he said that I used to spend time in the library. After his study time, in the evening, in the night, he goes to the library and he spent time. Eventually, he became the Nobel Prize winner. So the library has its own role in your education. Education is not just getting the degree, you know that. It is not about exam. It is not about a certificate. Education is a lifelong process. So, apart from the class, what the teachers are teaching you, there's little bit responsibility you need to hold to gain more knowledge. You know that you are all into the same standard now. After 3 years or 4 years, you become a graduate. All are same. Definitely you will get certificate. But when we get into the job market, then it will be very it depends on what is the knowledge you gain during in your academic journey, where the library is going to play an important role. So our library is one of that kind. You will see that. Our library is working from 8 a.m. till 12 p.m. 12 a.m. in the morning. So those who are staying in the hostel, they can spend time in the library till 12 a.m. So you don't need to spend all the time in the hostel. So we have approximately 700 seating capacity. We have a discussion area, and we are working from 8 to 12 a.m. And it is in the main campus, and our electronic resources are available 24 hours a day. And as you already knows that when you taken the admission in this campus, you by default, you became the member of the library. So you are a member of the library now. And we will be issuing the library card very soon. And we will be also doing your biometric system while you are visiting the main library. And you can borrow 2 books at a time, and you can keep those books for 15 days, and you can renew for another 2 times. So 1 book you can keep for 1.5 months. We have all kind of books in the library because you are into the computer science. We have medical students, we have dental students, we have engineers. So in the library we have all kind of books. And this is our library website. It is library.yenepoya.edu.in. So that you have to get familiar. Students, that you have to get familiarized. Library.yenepoya.edu.in is our library website. And we have, you can see a box here that tells you can see a red box, right? Before visiting the library, you will know what are the books available in the library. In our terminology, we call this catalog. Every books, because in the library we have more than 60,000 books. So for all the books in the library, we maintain certain data. So you don't need to come to the library before to know what are the books available in the library, you can just browse this website and all the details are available. Apart from the print books, we have a number of e-books collection. There are quite large number of difference between books and e-books, print books and e-books, because a lot of parents are sitting here. Otherwise, we would have come to the students and asked, can you just tell me one difference between print books and e-books? If you are smart enough, they are very much courageous students are there, they can stand up and say, what is the one difference between print books and e-books? Maybe a little bit scarier, right? Okay, anyway, you can see that the print books you can carry with you, you can read in front of you, but e-books are in the device, in the mobile. Your e-books are there that you can read day and night. But the problem, if you are not into the internet connection, you may not be able to access. Otherwise, in one database, for example, you can see a ProQuest. I don't know, for those sitting in the last bench, they cannot read maybe, but you can see the first one is ProQuest. In that particular database, it's a collection of more than 2,15,000 books. We cannot complete reading all the books in our life, right? But still, that is the collection. And the next one you can see that more than 1,000 books. So altogether, in the electronic format, we have more than 3,50,000 books. That meets our students' requirement. One of the most important database which you are going to use heavily, that called O'Reilly. That's called O'Reilly. That will really going to help you if you are away from the class. We can see how it works. It holds 51,823 books. There are 7,500 videos and 6,280 courses. Courses in the sense, if you miss any class, because you are staying in the hostel, most of you, by chance you could not come on Monday, but you need to know what is missing. So these courses will help you to catch what is missing. And this is something research paper you will come to know when you grown, if you are into the year 2 or 3, you will understand what is the research paper means. And also we have a collection of newspapers in various languages. If you are away from your home, you are staying in the hostel, you need to know what is happening in my area, my region. There is flood or there is some political clashes going on. So maybe you are a political person, so you need to know what is happening. So we have a huge collection of newspaper in different languages. If you are from Kerala, we have Malayalam. If you are from Canada, we have Kannada, Hindi, English. In all Tamil, all languages, newspaper and magazines are available, electronic. And we also have a collection of question papers. If you are preparing for the exam, you need to know what kind of questions are asked previously. So we have collected all the questions paper being asked last many years. We put it in one place. From the library website, you can access those question papers. This is how the question. The last one I wanted to show you that if you are away from the campus, parents especially, if the students are away from the campus, all the students can access every resources available in the library remotely. Means if they are at home, you can ask your children, go and read the books that's available in the library, because we will make you available remotely all the books and other resources in the library. All right? And these are the important email IDs you can note down for any queries regarding the library. You can just email us, library@yenepoya.edu in, or if you want the question paper, you can access it directly. But in any case, if you want us to provide the question papers, you can write to Digital Library and YENEPOYA.edu in. And particularly your library in your campus, you can write library via SIM yenepoya.edu. So these are the point of contacts for the library. So these are the nice words that you can keep it in your mind, that a true richness of the library is revealed through its use. As I said, there are more than 60,000 print books and 350,000 e-books. If it is not used, then there is no use. So when you more it explore, the more the library gives. So please keep that in the mind. With that, I will try to show the library website how it look like. So you can just type in library Yenepoya. So this is the library website, library, and you can just type in library Yenepoya or library.yenepoya.edu.in. This is our website. So once you click go to the library website, this is promotion. You don't worry about that. This is asking for 500 rupees. There's something else. We have a search box here. Any books available in the library, you can just search before going to the library. So what I type engineering, I choose our library. If you go to all libraries here, so we have the details of all the books available in the library. You can just click on the title and you will get more information about this. Then you can take a decision. Before coming to the library, you can take decision you want this book or not. If it is very old book, here in this case, this book is 1995. You don't record this book, right? So you can take a decision based on the details available in the website. If it is like 500 pages, you don't need to look into that. So based on the information given in the website, you can take a decision before coming to the library. Even you can, if for example, this book is taken by somebody, then you can click here. It tells you what are the other books available very close to this book. So you can make a decision by seeing the library website itself. So this is how the library printed books catalog works. When you go to the e-resources, we have e-books, e-journals and databases. So I will click on databases. There are a lot of databases available. That's all for your use. Not only for your use. These databases are for medical students. Some are for dental students. For you, this will be a very good tool called O'Reilly, which I told earlier, right? Let us see how it is going to help you. When you click on O'Reilly, if you go to the library website, I know that parents are getting bored, but the students, you need to know this thing. When you go to the library website, you can see O'Reilly. Once you click on O'Reilly, it is asking your institute name. Of course, you can see our name there. Yenepoya deemed to be university. Then you have to provide your email ID. You already have Yenepoya email ID, right? Your campus ID at yenepoya.edu.in in your campus email ID. You can give that one and sign in. Now I am into the O'Reilly database. There are only 3 buttons are here. So we can start learning from the beginning by start learning. You can see 2 kind of collection. One is books, one is course. When you click on books, it will take you to the collection of more than 51,000 books. You can see the collection that's mostly used books. You can choose the subject based on what you are interested in. On the corner you can see it is intermediate. You are a basic, right? You are a fundamental student. So what you can do, from the level on the left hand side, you can choose the beginner. Now it is reduced to 12,000 books that all are fundamental books of your choice. So this is the collection of books. You can choose beginner level, then later you can go to intermediate, then you go to the advanced level, right? The other collection is courses. This is going to help you a lot. Really, these courses are going to help you. See, there are 39,000 roles are available. If you are into AI engineering, BCA is something related to that. You can see on engineering, there are 26 subdivisions. You can choose the skill of your interest. For example, Python or generative AI or deep learning. So I have selected 3 subdivisions from AI engineering. So I am going for that. There are 456 courses available on the selected topics. Python, generative AI and other course I selected. Again, I will go to the beginning level. There are 95 courses on Python and generative AI. When you go to Python fundamental with all detail is one of the course. You will not get the certificate, but you will get the knowledge. It is 69 hours. 69 hours course. If you miss something in the class, you can just run this course and you will become master in Python. Maybe in the class it may take 3 months. From sitting in the hostel, sparing your free time, you can get idea on Python or any AI tools, coder and programs, 2 hours and 12 minutes. So you can run these courses and you will gain knowledge. What will be the result? End of 3 months, you will be far ahead from the other students. If you practice this thing, if you learn from this platform, you will be excellent in your field. When you go to the job market, you will be the first one selecting for the job. So please make use of this kind of facilities. So you can continue, click on run the course. There are 69 hours. So step by step, it will teach you Python. Voice is, I can hear the voice, but it is not connected to the screen. So that options are available in start learning courses and books. Alright? If you go to the skills, you can choose any skill, data computing for data engineering, and there are subdivisions. Data warehouse, I don't know, I am not an IT person, but there is data warehouse. So these are the list of data warehouse. There are 45 books, 2 courses, there are some videos and so many other things. So you can choose the books if you want to read, you can run the course, that way you can learn knowledge. So explore skill, start learning. The other one is featured. Featured means if you go to expert playlist, Feature means you are creating the course. Okay, this is not available here. Some students, they found that some data available in this platform is interesting. They put it in one place that is called playlist. For example, I can show you. This is my area, okay? My account. I go to playlist. These are the two playlists I have created. Okay. If you are very good in that, you are interested, you have a creativity, you can also do that. What you have to do, from any of the area, any of the videos, any of the courses or books available in this platform, you can put it in one place and you can run your own course. I have two playlists. If you go to our university, YENEPOYA University, there are two courses, one shared by me, one shared by other person. And you can see also the playlist worldwide. So there are three kind of playlists. One is for me only for the university, one for the whole world. How can we do that? If I am choosing a book, I found this book is very interesting. I can tell other people that, okay, please read this book. I can put it to the playlist. Just I can put it to the playlist. I can choose any of the name. This is my file. So it is added to my playlist. Then I can tell other people how, when you go to the feature, I select this playlist. You can see this is locked. You have three dots here. If you want to share with other people, there are three options. If you want to share with the university, you can click on the university. All the people in the university can see your playlist. All right. If you want to make it public, you can click here. It will be available in the public. So try to explore, put all the data one place, and you can be, then you will get a lot of likes. You can see the playlist here. Since you all love to have followers, you will get a lot of followers in this way. When you create the playlist, go to playlist, you make it public. You can see a lot of, everyone has large number of followers, but it is academic. If you have something, biryani, you would have like hundreds and thousands of followers, but it is academic, so they have only like 300, 500 followers. You try to build your followers, okay? Then you will be known in your area of study. So this is like another, the last option is AI featured option. Like if I wanted to ask orally, how can I prepare a project report, for example? If I ask that, this orally database will retrieve the information. How can I prepare a project report? Definitely, your faculty, your teacher will ask you to prepare some sort of project report. You can straight away, you can go to orally and you can create your own project report. All right. So this is about orally. You can see there are hundreds, not hundreds, quite large number of databases available that you can explore when you are free. All right. So I'm not going into discuss much about other databases. And I want to show you how can you read the newspaper. If you go to e-resources again in the website, go to e-newspaper and click on the company provided e-resource called Edster. Here you have all the information about the newspaper. So once you click on newspaper, you can choose your language. Since most of them are from Kerala. So once you choose Malayalam, you have a collection of many newspapers in your language. If you want to read Kannada newspaper, scroll down and choose Kannada and a collection of Kannada newspaper and English as well. So you can improve your language. And magazines same. Choose the language here. Lot of magazines are available, and choose the subject which one you want. You can choose the subject and you can browse this one. And the exam collection here, if you go to the institutional repository, so all the previous year question papers are stored here. Choose the subject. Yours is, I think, BCA. Choose the semester, and by date you can retrieve the question paper available which is stored in the library. So that is going to help you really when you are preparing for exam. So you will get a behavior pattern of questions are asked in this university. So go to the library website, choose institution repository previous year question paper, and select the course which you are running now, and select the question paper. That's how you can choose the question paper. And finally, I wanted to all of you to register to know how you can access these resources when you are away from the campus. So I want all you to do a little bit work for that. So my colleague Abdul Aziz is sitting in front. He is going to help you. How can we register for accessing the library resources remotely? Let us go. So when you go to the services in the library website, you can see off-campus access, and there is a register form here. You can fill that form and submit it. Then you will get an email to activate your remote access. So once you get that email, next time, once you activate with the username and password, you are away from the campus, you can access all the resources available in the library. I don't know, respected CEO is here, so shall I take 5 minutes to just register? Thank you so much. So I hope you are all carrying the mobile, right? So can you just open and type library YENEPOYA. YENEPOYA library, can you open everyone? Please go to the, please parents, don't shout at your children. We are asking to open the mobile. So let them open the mobile and type library YENEPOYA. Please type library, just Google library YENEPOYA. We are unable to distinguish who is students and who is parents. They all look like children. So only students, you can just Google library YENEPOYA, and on the right hand side, on the right corner, you will have 3 lines where you have option to register. So can you all please type in library website, library YENEPOYA, the students. Library YENEPOYA. Abdul Aziz, please help them. I can also come down. Students, please go to library YENEPOYA. On the right hand side, you can see 3 lines. Okay, services. And the off-campus, you can see off-campus, the first one, off-campus. Just scroll up, yeah, the second form, the second. Library website, on the top you can see 3 lines. Then collect services, Once you click on that, you can see off campus and there are options to register. I hope you all have YENEPOYA email. Don't put Gmail ID, put YENEPOYA email ID. Your YENEPOYA email ID is your campus ID at yenepoya.edu.in. That is your email ID. Your campus ID may be 12345 at yenepoya.edu.in. You can Google library YENEPOYA. Library YENEPOYA. Yeah, you are. Oh, you're all very much here. Very good, very good. Good work. You are going to be the engineers in the future. Good work. Then you can start filling the form and submit it. You will receive an email tomorrow. You can activate. You have campus ID, right? You don't have campus ID? Not the ID. That bit ID number 34567. Nothing. And big apologies. I think you don't have campus ID. No, when the admission there should be. You took the admission yesterday, right? So you might have got the campus ID. When you took the admission, you got campus ID. You all have campus ID. You have forgotten that. It will be 5-digit number. 5-digit number. 345 something. You remember that? Then how you took the admission? You paid the fees, right? Then there will be a number. Okay, anyway, if you don't remember the your campus ID, when you remember tomorrow or you got it tomorrow, you try to fill this form. All right? Dear students, having said that, I'd like to conclude my brief introduction to the library. My request is the library is open, as I said, from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. You are most welcome at any time. We have enough space, more than 600 seats are available, and we have a combined study area available there. So try to improve yourself. Don't depend heavily on the class teachers teaching. Try to expand your knowledge, try to expand your horizon, and I am wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, sir. Our next session will focus on examination regulation and academic processes, giving you an understanding of procedure, expectation and regulation you will need to be aware of as a student. To take us through this important session, we have with us Dr. B.T. Nandish, Control of Examination, YENEPOYA deemed to be University. Over to you, sir.
So, good afternoon to all of you. I think most of the students have left, okay? So, I am Dr. Nandish, Controller of Examination, who deals with your examinations, university examinations. So, since most of the students have left and it is end of the day, I would like to say only few things. The first thing which I would like to welcome you for, or welcome all the students to YENEPOYA University. And this is the first day in the university life. So the students who are here, they should understand that this is not like a school or your 10th class or 12th class. It's a university. So you'll have certain different rules and regulations in the university. I think from morning you have been listening to these things. Only two things I would like to highlight from the examination aspects. One thing is your attendance and your internal assessments, okay, and your end semester examination. When I talk about attendance, I'm directly going to the things because I'll take one more session if in the coming days in your campus itself, where I'll be explaining about in detail about the examination aspects. Today I'm going to tell you only about two things. One is your internal assessment and your attendance. The first thing is attendance. For a student to write the university examination, he should have 75% of minimum of 75% attendance to write the examination. Without this minimum attendance, he will not be allowed to write the examination. So it's the student's responsibility to attend all the classes. Until unless he is not well, he should not miss any classes. So presuming that only if you are not well and you are not attending classes, your attendance will be definitely 95%. But still, if you bunk the class, if you don't attend your classes regularly, there's a chance that you will not be permitted for the university examination. So since parents also are there, I request all the parents to take care that don't call them for unnecessary vacations or programs, etc. Only if the student is not well, because we give sufficient leaves to them. So use those leaves. Apart from that, until unless there is some emergency or the student is not well, don't call them, so that they can attend the classes regularly and they will have sufficient attendance to write the examinations. Even if the student has got 70%, 65%, he will not be allowed to write the examination. So attendance plays a very vital role as an eligibility criteria for writing the university examination. One more very important aspect when we talk about examination is that the internal assessment. There will be two internal assessments in each semester, and usually at a gap of 2 months. Every 2 months there will be one internal assessment, and the student has to compulsorily write both the sessional examinations or internal assessments, and he should score minimum of 40% to be eligible for the final end semester examination. If the student doesn't score more than 40%, he will not be allowed for the examinations. So I request all the students to take their studies very seriously. From the day one itself, you start studying so that you score good marks in the internal assessment, and then you get a very good percentage in the end semester examinations. These two things are very important when you talk about examinations. The other one more very important part is examination discipline, which I would like to stress here. Fairness and integrity are not negotiable. You should be fair enough, and also you should be, both fairness and integrity plays a very vital role in while writing the examinations. You cannot use any unfair means during the examinations. We call it as malpractice. If you use the chits, mobiles, gadgets, etc. in the examination hall, you will be debarred from the examination hall, and you may miss out the whole papers. If 5 to 6 papers are there, all the papers you are going to lose, and also you lose certain terms of the examinations. And this is basically, and the rules and regulations are framed as per the bylaws. So we are very strict in This is also very important aspects. As YENEPOYA University, we are very strict and no student has been spared till today if he has involved in the malpractice cases or unfair means during the examinations. And don't think that the examination marks are the only important. Apart from marks, the knowledge what you gain, the skills what you learn, the communication what you learn here also plays a very important role. With just scoring 95% marks, you will not get a job or you will not be placed at a higher position. Even if you score a 60 to 70% marks and if you have very good communication skills, very good knowledge, you can be better than those 95% students. So overall development in the university is very important for all the students. So if you follow the rules, follow your teacher's guidance, I think definitely people will achieve after getting the degrees. Okay? So don't worry about failures also. If some student failed in the examination, don't worry about that. You can conduct examination immediately after 45 days of your regular examination. So you get one more chance, you can clear and go forward, but don't do cheating in the examinations. So 3 things you should remember as students: be responsible, be honest and be curious. Be responsible in the sense you are responsible for yourself in the university. Parents will definitely help you, teachers will guide you, your friends will support you, but you will be responsible for whatever you do in the university. So nobody will come here and give us spoon feeding. Now you have come out of that 10+2 classes, so you should be more responsible about yourself. Be honest in the classroom, with your attendance, with your assignments, all your regular things you should be honest. Don't try to cheat your teachers, even in the exams. And then be curious. Keep asking questions, learn beyond the textbook. That will help you to become a good citizen, good student, and also you will come out with flying colors after you get your degree. Dear students, you are beginning a new chapter today. When you graduate, I hope you don't simply say, I completed my degree. I hope you can say, I became a better person and a better professional during my time at YENEPOYA. The university will support you, your teachers will guide you, your parents will support you. Learn, explore, participate, make good friends, respect your teachers, and always remember, as I told you, be responsible, be honest and be curious. Welcome to YENEPOYA. I wish you, every one of you, a successful and memorable university journey. One more very important thing I would like to tell you. In the end semester examination also, you will have to score 40% minimum to pass the examinations. So you should score 40% in your minimum. I'm talking, you can score up to 95%. There's no limit for that. You have 50% importance is given to your internal assessment. It's called continuous internal assessment, and 50% is given for your end semester examinations. So both has to be taken seriously. And if you start from the first day itself, initially you can start with 2 hours, 3 hours, and slowly increase it. By the time of examination, try to use about 6 to 8 hours studies. I think definitely you people will come out with flying colors. So I'm not going to tell in detail because examination process itself, if you want to explain, I need 2 hours actually, because if you take examination system, it can be divided into 4 parts: pre-examination, examination, post-examination, your results and your certificates. So if you want to tell in detail, I think you can go to a website, you can understand more and more things. Today we just wanted to tell you a few things on the first day, which I have told you. In the coming days, definitely, as I think your vice principal was telling me that I need to take one more session. I want full house now. I think only about 20 to 30% students are there. So instead of just missing out, we are making the formality to complete. I think most of your friends have left actually. Okay. So once again, thank you very much. If you have any doubts regarding examinations, you can please clarify. You can ask. I can give you a few minutes because next session I think it takes some few minutes. So if you have any doubts regarding the examinations, you can clarify. Thank you. I understand it is difficult for you to ask doubts on the first day itself regarding examination because you have to understand about your course, subjects, okay, so curriculum, etc. After knowing that only you can ask doubts, but still if you had any doubts regarding how many exams, how many internal assessments, how many other things regarding that, you can clarify. You have 2 internal assessment examinations and 1 end semester examination. Once again, as I told you, you should have a minimum of 75% attendance and 40% of your internal assessment marks to be eligible for the final examination. At least please remember these 2 things and please don't come to the university asking for extra marks in the internal assessment as well as extra attendance. Those things will not be entertained by the university. With that, I think I'll close my lecture today. All the best to all the students. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We now move on into the space that becomes essential part of modern education, technology and digital learning. To take us through these platforms and digital resources, we have with us Mr. Rajesh K. Karkera, Director, IT, YENEPOYA University. Over to you, sir.
Blissful. When it got released? Just now, I guess. Anyhow, it's in live, it's record and all that. Yeah. That will communicate. I'll remove.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, students. I see a lot of students walking away. This session, it's about introduction of students into universities, ICT, tools and environment. I see a lot of empty space, that's why I'm talking about it. Because if you miss this session, technically you will not be able to do your study here at YENEPOYA University. Why I am saying is, see, we have to, why IT is talking to you? Because as a students, we have a lot of resources for the students which you must use in order to continue your study here. In this session, I have been given nearly 1.5 hours. Just think about it, why it is. There should be reason, right? So, anyway, this session I am going to introduce you into 4 services of the university. Now, all of you need to do the activity as I explained. Meaning, you have to use your mobile phones to register to certain services, what we are going to explain here. This is not an optional step. This is mandatory. Without doing it, tomorrow onwards, probably you may not be able to do your study here. Okay? So this is such a serious matter. Anyway, now students who are here, please be attentive. Don't waste your time. Try to do the steps I am going to explain in the process. Okay. First thing is, we are going to introduce you into university email system. All students will have university email, and we are going to introduce you into that, how to access it and everything. After that, we are going to enroll you into student portal. Every students need to register for student portal, and we are going to explain what are the things you have to do on student portal. Third thing is, we are going to introduce you into APAR ID. Probably I don't know whether you have heard about APAR ID. That ID we are going to talk about how to create it and how to update us about your APAR ID, so that your results can be posted tomorrow, or you can apply for the exam. This is the Government of India requirement. Fourth thing is, we are going to introduce you into learning management system offered by the university, because as you continue your study here, you are going to use the learning management system, get your course content and things like that. Alright? So 4 items you must do. Whoever left over here, please make sure you do it. All the people who left, right, they are going to come to you and ask how to do this, how to do that. You are going to guide them. Okay? So now, IT assistant from our department, Ms. Nashika, she is going to explain the steps involved. In between, I will also assist you. Alright? So, please pay attention to this session and complete all the steps involved in this activity.
Good evening everyone. So today I am going to explain you 4 of the things which is very important. As sir said, it's an important activity. Without following these steps, you can't go to the next step. So let's start with our first activity, that is how to set up official email address. If you don't have Gmail application, please install it. Now everyone, go to your Gmail application. Then click right top of your profile picture. And click add another account. Now choose Google.
For this activity, everybody has to use your mobile phones, okay? Use your mobile phones and follow the instructions.
Go to your Gmail application. Then click right top of your profile picture. Then click add another account. Now you have to choose Google, because our official mails are from Google Workspace. So adding and setting up is very easy. Once you choose Google, now it's asking for your username or phone number. That is campus ID at yenepoya.edu.in. I hope you all got the campus IDs correct. So that is, for example, my campus ID is 123, then my username will be 123 at yenepoya.edu.in. Please enter that one.
I hope everybody has got a campus ID, right? This is a number, 5-digit number. You all have a campus IDs? If you don't have a campus ID, you will not be able to do any of the activity what we are going to explain. Okay? So now these steps are people, students who have the campus IDs. How many of you have campus IDs here? Anybody has a campus ID? Just 2? I see just 2 hands. Okay, then you don't do anything. People with the campus ID 2 hands, you continue the work. Rest of the people just listen. Just listen, don't do anything. We are going to give you the help file later. You download that file and then follow it once you get the campus ID. Okay? Understood, right? Once you have been given the campus ID, then only you will be able to do these activities. I will give you the help file once my session is over. Okay. So far, you just listen whatever she is going to explain. Okay, alright.
Once you enter your campus ID, username, then click next. Now you have to enter the password, that is YENEPOYA smaller case. Once you click next, now Google will force you to change your password, so you have to change the password, but it must include uppercase, numbers and symbols. You have to enter twice, then click next. Guys, you have any queries over there? The students. I will repeat the steps once again. How to set up official email address. First, go to your Gmail application. Then click right up of your profile picture. Then click add another account. Now choose Google. Now you have to enter the username, that is campus ID at yenepoya.edu.in. For example, my campus ID is 123, then my username will be 123 at yenepoya.edu.in. You have to enter your campus ID, then you have to enter at yenepoya.edu.in. Okay. Once you click next, now Google will ask you for your password, that is YENEPOYA smaller case. YENEPOYA spelling is YENEPOY. Once you click next, now Google will force you to change the password. So you have to change the password, but it must include uppercase, numbers and symbols. You have to enter twice, then click next. I hope this one is clear. Now we'll go to the next activity, that is set up recovery phone. The same thing, you have to go to your Gmail application, then go to official email address, click manage your Google account. In our university, we create thousands of mail for students. In that, 10% of people will forget their password also. It's bit difficult for IT department to set up your password. So I'm going to explain you how to do that one by yourself. So go to your Gmail application, that is official email address, then click manage your Google account, then click security and sign in. In Android, the screen will look like this. But in Apple, you have to scroll right hand side until you find security and sign. Once you click that, now you have to scroll down until you find recovery phone. Once you click recovery phone, it's asking for the verification. You have to enter the password. Once you click next, now it's asking for your mobile number. You have to enter the mobile number, then click next. Once you enter your mobile number, then Google might ask you for the OTP. It will send OTP to your mobile number. You have to enter the OTP. If it's not sent, then don't worry. If you go back and check again, it will show your mobile number. That means it's done. So your recovery phone is set up. Now if you forget your password also, you are able to reset by yourself. You know, right, in the sign-in page there is an option called forgot password. If you click that one, Google will send one OTP to your mobile phone. You have to set the OTP and reset the password. So this is about setting up recovery phone. Now we will go to the next activity, that is student portal. Everyone, please scan this QR code. So this is student portal account. If you search student.yenepoya.edu.in, it will take you to the student portal login screen. In our university, every student have access for student portal. In here, you are going to manage your profile, examination, applying for the fees and result, and also fees payment. Please remember, every payments are done through student portal only. So if they send any mail or link to you, don't pay through that. If they send also, please confirm with your college before paying the fees. Once you scan that or if you search student.yenepoya.in, this is the screen it looks like, your login screen. Now you don't have any account, first you have to register. Once you click register, it will take you to the another screen. Here you are going to enter your campus ID and password twice. You have to enter your own password, but it must include numbers, special characters and symbol. By tomorrow, your account will be activated. Once you log into the screen, this is it looks like. You have to enter your campus ID and password, then click login. So once you log in, this is your dashboard. Here you are going to pay attention for your Aadhaar ID. That is very important. So if you find any mistakes here, you have to contact your college student center. Okay, there are some sub-menus. The first one is attendance. If you click attendance, it will show your attendance for subject. If you click for one particular subject, it will show the attendance for that subject. The next one is examination. Here you are going to apply for the exam. Also here it will show your results. So next one is fees. Here you are going to pay the all fees here. So this is about student portal. So the next activity is engage. Engage is learning management system of our university. Here you are going to get all your course related things. So this is the QR code. You can scan this QR code or you can type search engage.yenepoya.edu.in. yenepoya.edu.in is our official domain. If you browse this, it will take you to the university website. Once you scan the code, it will show like this. This is your portal screen looks like. If you have to click new engage account registration because you don't have the account. Here you are going to enter the username, password, your first name, last name, salutation, college name and official email address twice. Here you are going to focus on your username. Username is YU campus ID, no dot, no and no space, nothing. You have to enter YU campus ID, your own campus ID. For example, my campus ID is 12345. My username will be YU12345. Then you have to enter all the things which is in a red color box or in a hashtag tag. Once you click next, your account will be registered. It will take 24 hours to activate your account. That is done by IPT. By tomorrow you are able to log into the engage account. So it will show this kind of a message once you register. This is about engage. Let's go to the next activity, that is Aadhaar ID. About the apparatus, sir going to explain you. This is very important for your results, for paying the fees also.
I hope so far whatever Akshat explained you are able to follow it. As I said, we are going to give you a helpline after the session so that you should be able to do all the activities once you get the campus ID. So now coming back to APAR ID. This you all have Aadhaar numbers, right? Everybody has an Aadhaar. Aadhaar number is for every identity of every person in the country. Same way, Government of India, it wants there should be an identity for every student in the country. So, with that respect, Government of India has introduced another number which is called APAR, A-P-A-A-R. Now, you are supposed to have this ID created and then use that ID throughout your life for your academic purpose. Now, how do you use it? Henceforth, all your examination, degrees, certificates, everything will be attached to APAR ID. YENEPOYA University, whenever we conduct exams, whenever results are posted, your results will be attached to this APAR ID and uploaded to DigiLocker. I hope everybody knows about DigiLocker. DigiLocker is a service where you will accumulate your certificates and other credentials, right? So same way, your degree certificate, marks cards after every semester exam will be uploaded to DigiLocker attached to your APAR ID. That means every student must create APAR ID. If you don't create APAR ID, which most of the students who miss the session, they are not going to create APAR ID because they don't know what it is. They will not be even able to apply for the exam. When you apply for the exam using the student portal which we showed, if you click on apply, it's going to say that you don't have APAR ID, you can't apply for the exam. Okay. So now, if you have installed DigiLocker, then it's very easy to create APAR ID. Once you create APAR ID, you are going to use it for throughout your life. Okay. So now, Yakshita is going to explain you how to create APAR ID. If you already have DigiLocker installed on your phone and account is activated. Alright.
Go to DigiLocker account, then click APAR ID, search for APAR ID. Then you have to click APAR ID. The spelling is A-P-A-A-R, APAR ID. Once you click that one, it will show like this. Here you are going to enter all the details. So here you have to enter the identity value, that is your campus ID, identity type, register number. The admission year will be 2026 this year. Then you have to select your college as a YENEPOYA. Once you click on get document, it will show a 12-digit number. Then you have to come to this file. Then you have to click go to these things. Here there is a one Google form. You have to fill all the details in there. Then once you click submit, from our examination department will upload the files into your student portal. There you are able to see your APAR IDs. So I will give you the files of all our today's session. this QR code. Here you will get all the details of today's session. In this, there is also the APA ID which I told you, right? Which you are going to upload. So that is also there. Please scan the QR code.
Yeah, this QR code, please scan. It will give you a PDF file. Go through it. Once you get your campus ID. Once you get your campus ID, go through the steps involved. There are some 4 steps, 4 sub-documents are there. And follow everything to create your accounts. I hope that's clear. As a last part, there is a feedback form. Feedback about this session. Whether that session is useful to you or not. Or if you think we have to improve something, you can give the feedback. This is required for IT department. Whenever we conduct session, we take a feedback so that that will help us for the future sessions. And lastly, I welcome you all to YENEPOYA University and YENEPOYA Degree College or Allied Health Science, wherever you have joined. I wish you all to have a great stay here and safe stay also, because you know that the kind of things happening around the world, hacking and data loss, all those things happening, right? You all know that. So if there is any issue with respect to information technology or IT, you can always approach us. We are located in the administration block of university, and you can always call us or visit us for any of the things, including the 4 items what we discussed, explained today. If you are having any kind of a problem, you can approach IT department. IT department has an email account, it@yenepoya.edu.in. You can send an email. But remember that whenever you send any communication, you use your official email accounts only. Only when you send emails from the university issued email accounts, we will entertain them. If you send it from your personal Gmail account, we may not respond. Alright? Thank you very much. And you have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you everyone and welcome to the university.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. And that's what we come to the end of the orientation program. That's quite a lot of information to take in on your first day. So don't worry, if you don't remember anything, it's just right here. I hope the journey ahead begins you with knowledge, confidence, meaningful, exciting opportunities and memories that you will carry along with us after the graduation. I once again welcome you all to YENEPOYA Team to the University and to the Yasin Manipur family. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day ahead.
All the hostel students, transportation is available